Riding through old town.
Yeah. That's right, man. It's the Morning Brewe back at it. It's been a little minute. I'm back in this thing. What you say, sir?
Oh man, we back.
That's right, man. We live today from Biosocial. I was here last night singing in here last night. That's how I did it for karaoke.
Oh, so you were doing your karaoke?
Yeah, I had the karaoke last
sure?
night. That's how I hit them last night.
What you sung? You sung Gas Station Love? So you did Gas Station Love. That's
Oh, you know what I did? I did Lenny Williams, Because I Love You.
Oh.
Do too much.
But you know, you've been on you really been vacationing, bro. See y'all on the beach with the sand in your feet.
Yeah, man, we was out there on the beach doing our thing, man. Shout out to the wifey. Our anniversary was yesterday, man. Our anniversary was yesterday.
I definitely sent y'all wish a happy anniversary, and I wanted to also put in there thank you for dealing with him. I know it be hard. I should put you on the payroll for what you got to deal with him.
What she got to deal with, huh?
Yeah.
Man, shouts out to Biosocial. We live from Biosocial. We're gonna be here for a couple of days, man. We figuring it out. We're gonna show y'all different views of the space. Right now, man, giving you a little side view. This is one of the VIP areas that we sitting in right here. You can get this VIP area. Then we also have the private room area. You can get that private room area. Do want to remind you, going down this Friday, we got live music gonna take place right here. It's the R&B and Jazz Dinner Club. Hey, it's Don P, sir. The Morning Brew. We back at it.
It is.
Live from Biosocial, man. Let me shout out that brew crew, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Get me rolling this morning. Biosocial, check it in. Miss Nee_Nee.
Let them know.
Just Ford.
It's not big back activity. It's good drink activity.
Yeah.
I'm in a place where they got drinks.
Adore 1999. John Slade, 1957. What up, John Slade? That's my guy right there. Boss Chick Time, all the way out there in Shreveport.
You know how I'm about them names. John Slade.
John Slade he's a cartoonist.
But you know what he sound like? The name sound like? He one of them guys that work in that come get you. That they send to come get you. He can have his own movie, John Slade. See that name? You don't want to call it like what was the dude name? Keanu Reeves name when they killed his dog.
Man,
I forgot the name of the movie.
I'm not a good movie buff.
Well, John Slade sound like when things getting bad and you got to go get somebody. Oh, John Slade.
John Slade, man, I worked with him over at another radio station, WBOK, for a long time. And this is the same John Slade that I'm thinking about. Political cartoonist, was one of the first people to be a cartoonist in black-owned media here. He is a real legend. I know some people that we should be spotlight. John Slade is at that. He's one of those people I feel like I need to figure out how to spotlight him in some kind of way. We got a lot of those people been in media for a long time that I would love to just spotlight. John Slade, boy, one of those people that I think he just have a wealth of information, that's done a lot of stuff that people don't even recognize.
If you don't know, call John Slade.
That he done. Yeah, he said. You don't
have the information, call John.
He's a
Slade.
Cartoonist. He should have made a cartoon about himself as a superhero character.
A secret agent, like call John Slade. When the government can't do it, call John Slade.
Yeah.
The people's champ.
Shouts out to our people tapped in on that YouTube. I see Sandra tapped in on that YouTube. Jeezy tapped in on that YouTube.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, we working on getting our subscribers up on YouTube. Y'all gotta help us, man. I gotta get to that 1,000 subscribers. So y'all gotta help me do this, man. Everybody, I need you to go and subscribe on YouTube. All right, I'm switching over. I'm gonna be doing more digital programming.
Did you say Jeezy?
Yeah, that boy Jeezy.
Ain't nothing changed.
The Buddha ain't real. Hold on, I got you. Yeah. All right, man. Who else I got tapping in on that Instagram? I'm trying to shout out that whole brew crew. I've been gone for a minute. Everybody throwing comments out there. My sister-in-law, what she called me, Uncle Daddy. Yeah, Uncle Daddy.
You know, that's my what's the comedian that we
had? Oh no, she said, oh, that's my niece. My niece said My niece said, "Hey, Uncle Don."
Uncle Don.
That's my baby right
I
there.
thought that was that you got that comedian that be having you laughing. Eat something. And he
E
calls
Realist
himself yeah,
and Uncle
Uncle
Daddy.
Daddy.
Boy, I don't know if you guys noticed from the picture that the cat is out the bag. We
Yeah.
we are adding to the Don P family. That's right,
Oh
man.
yeah.
The Don P family gets bigger.
And big about how many?
Man, oh yeah, we adding two. Twins are on the
I'm
way.
just letting you know how I am as uncle. And my friend told me this. See, when you got multiple kids,
I'm expect hey,
we not buying extra gifts. This is what I do. My friend told me this when you got because he had a bunch of kids, right?
no,
Let me tell you what he do.
you gonna bring both of my babies a gift.
No,
Don't you be
I'm
trying to get them
I'm bidding him a boa game.
getting them no board game. I knew you was going. I knew where you was going with
Uncle
that.
Serb coming with a new board game.
That's what's up. They could play with the board game
No,
together.
you
That's
know,
what's
come
up.
on, you know I'm about dating, so you know what I'm gonna do about them.
Yeah, man. So we are adding to the family. That is new
And I know
information.
his grades was good, so I owe him something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His grades have been excellent. He was just bragging the other day because he had missed some school because we had took some days off to do some family stuff and kind of get things aligned and stuff like that.
And he
But
was mad about not going to school. Huh?
no, he was not mad
Oh,
about
what?
he was not mad about not going to school because he went to the beach.
Okay.
And his mom was making him study even at the beach. And whenever he got back, they took a test, like I think it was yesterday or the day before. And he was bragging and he was like, "Yeah, we had a test today, and I was the only one that got 8 out of 8." So
So now guess what he gonna say?
he was the
To bring
only
me
one.
to the beach, I could get 8 out of 8 at all times.
No, he's gonna use it as an excuse to say if he missed school but he still study it's good.
See, his uncle Serve teach bad habits. I said, look, tell him why you got 8 out of 8, and it was so perfect. It's
Man,
because your beach.
speaking of announcements, man, I'm gonna just announce some of these things that I'm so grateful for, man. I have a lot to be grateful for. I'm bragging on one side. I need to brag on another one. Also on the time that I was out, I went to Ohio. Actually, I went to New Concord, Ohio, which is right outside of Columbus. And I want to give a big congratulations to my other son because he actually made his commitment, his college commitment, signed a scholarship. He's going to be heading over to Muskegum University out in New Concord. So I am super, super, super excited
And
about that, man. The facility was nice.
congrats, nephew. And Don actually tried out for the team.
Yeah,
He was gonna
man.
go. What's that movie? You're not good with movies. I forgot. It was old school when he
what
went back to school.
what
Will
he
Ferrell with him.
Will Ferrell
Old school. Yeah.
uh
Don tried out for the team, y'all. He not gonna tell y'all. Then he didn't bring us no clothing back, everybody. He
no.
could have brought a giveaway for the
All right,
for
so
y'all.
look, I was a little deterred about that too, about the merch. I'm gonna talk to those coaches about that because when we did our visit, it was during finals and it was on a Saturday and the campus store was closed, bro.
You didn't care about us.
I was upset about that, but the coach said he is sending tons of merch. I said, bro, I got a lot of people that's a part of my brew crew that rock with me, that support my son. I said, man, we need merch, bro. I can't go back. I was supposed to come on the show today with a Muskegum hoodie on right now. Real talk. I was a little deterred about that too, sir. So I'll stand corrected on that one. I'll stand corrected on that one. So yes, indeed. All right, man. We're gonna keep the party rolling. We're gonna get it. What? I know you over there working in the
Mm-hmm.
background, but I gotta put it on the. It's
Oh,
it's a little bit more difficult.
yeah. No, I'm just telling you that's how I get to it when we
Yeah.
get ready to do it.
Yep. We're gonna have it set up for tomorrow. It's gonna be rocking and rolling. We'll
Yeah,
have it on all of
we're
them.
gonna have my page people in the chat. So I want to apologize when you got people that's in my friends list that end up coming on here. I want to apologize to your brew crew. I got some off ones.
But definitely, man. So that's just a little bit of what's going on in Don P's world. Real quick, man. Catch us up, man. What's been going on in serve world before we get ready to get into topics? Because it's hot and heavy in Louisiana right now.
Oh man.
It is hot and heavy right
Yeah.
now, man. We got a
Before we get
lot of
into
stuff
topics,
that we could be talking about
in,
today, man.
in my
So
world, I'm getting ready for the youngest graduation coming up from Slidell High School.
congratulations to my niece.
Yeah, she's getting Imani Carrington. She getting
Uh-huh.
ready for her graduation. Sugar will be having a little sister coming.
What?
Yeah. Wifey wants. She said she don't like Sugar
So
to be
y'all,
by
so
herself.
y'all adding to the family too?
Yeah, that mean I fall another notch down on the totem pole of the house. I'm already at the bottom. So I'll be at the bottom and of course she named the dog Coco. I mean Coffee. So Coffee and Sugar, hey.
Sugar and coffee.
Yeah, so we got another
I
one
like
coming.
that though. I like that. I like the name combo.
I think
Big
I
ups for
finally might
wifey.
I'm hopefully I finally got somebody that like me.
All right,
Cause sugar trader.
man. You're gonna be all right over there, man. You're gonna be all right.
And I might have to rough up a neighbor real soon. I take Sugar for a walk. And so you know me, I bring the bag, bro. I joke with you before I bring the bag. And this one lady, she decides to come out all the time and watch it. And I'm like, I got it. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but she watching.
She watching, and then her lawn don't even be cut. Her front yard, it's terrible. I feel Sugar be adding something to it. So other than that, man, and getting ready for a few big things I got coming up, man. So and I'm about to get on the weight journey. Wifey really got me on the weight journey right now.
Oh, so you got? I know you've been slipping. I ain't been
Nah,
around to
I ain't been
keep you.
slipping.
I ain't been
Since
around
I've
it.
been,
Oh, so when I'm around,
it's your fault.
it's my fault.
It's your fault because I'm eyeing the kitchen over there, but I'm gonna let it slide.
And guess what? We got $8.99 lunch specials today right here at Bayou Social, man. Come through.
Oh,
We
big
got
bag
the man. We
activity.
got the $8.99 lunch specials. All you got to do is make your way to Bayou Social. We got $8.99 lunch specials, so y'all check us out as far as that's concerned.
Isn't that something?
All right, man. So I hear, I seen Trust in the Process. Shouts out to Trust in the Process. Welcome back, babe. Welcome back. Welcome back. Also, D-Rock checking in. D-Rock checking in. Let me see who else we got Gerald Meesey. Gerald Meesey is checking in this morning. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that like button, man. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that like button. Somebody said something about the gas prices. Man, they said that the gas prices is at an all-time high. We could talk about that. I ain't gonna even lie. Do you know how much gas was when I was in Ohio?
How much?
Bro, that gas was real like $4.95 a gallon of
That's not bad.
unleaded.
I guess about cost of living. But when you look out to
Unleaded, bro. That is
California,
that
man,
is not premium.
they got people doing $7 in California, and that's unleaded. They ain't the premium.
Yeah, that's not the premium stuff, man. I seen them $4.95. I looked around at that campus. I said it's a good thing you could walk everywhere.
I saw a video where a guy jumped out his truck and was robbing the gas pump. He had like something like in his hand. Talking about you gonna get in here, give it up.
How you feel about the what's going on with the gas prices? Do you think we see any relief in the near future, man?
I don't think so. I think
I hear a lot of chitter chatter about Trump talking
no,
about it's a possible peace treaty on the
no,
way.
no.
But then the other things that I'm hearing is they are firing on boats over there in the
Well,
Hermuz Strait while we kicking it over here
it's
doing our thing.
see what's really going on, and we'll get deep into it today. You know how sometime back in the days they was talking about with the Vietnam War, it was like no way out, no right way out. You know what I'm saying? Shouldn't have got involved in that. And right now, if he concedes to what Iran is wanting, oh man, it's not gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? And so he's trying to use Obama. He's trying to use Obama now. Well, they gave him 400 million Obama when he did the which was the best situation they had Iran, where they got 70% of their uranium. But Obama gave them money that was theirs that we freeze. So now they want more then what they it's the concessions that Iran right now is on
I
top.
mean, it's they bro. Is it they money?
It's oh yeah, when they did the
So
when
it is they
they yeah
money.
they
So they
yeah
asking us for their
because
money.
we were business. See, a lot of things a lot of people don't know that we got to start learning. That see, America gets itself in problems with everybody that was their they partner back in the days.
I'm just trying to
Yeah,
understand exactly what you're telling me
yeah.
in
No,
layman's
see,
terms. So
okay,
in
when they
layman's
fell out,
terms,
yeah,
you said we fell out the first time. Obama kind of cleared things up,
they
and a lot of people was mad that he did that. But what he really did was unfreeze some of
yeah
their money that
yeah.
we had.
See, what he did was he got everybody on board. Russia, China, everybody got involved, and which made them say you will not get a nuclear bomb. They took them out of the enriched uranium, and part of the deal was them saying, "Here, take your unfree your money. That because we have see every country has money because we the dollar. That's why we so afraid of the dollar falling because every country usually deals with the dollar. See, that's what's been the real problem. Everybody is pulling away from the dollar, which makes the dollar worth about 30 cents now, 40 cents. You know what I'm saying?
So the dollar had less
yeah,
value.
so Iran had a lot of money when they were business partners, and when they went rogue and everything went happen when they did the kidnapping back then of the American people at the embassy, of course, all that kept going on. So now basically real quick, so we froze the assets. Once we froze it, like, okay, you got 400 billion dollars here. Now we freezing it
You
now.
know, like sometimes the bank be freezing y'all money when
Yeah,
y'all be doing them funny bunny skin.
go buying it and then
or
then say
like when you
saying it was
have
fraud.
fraud on your account,
Yeah,
they'll freeze your money up.
yeah, and so that's what when he did
So
that,
basically, we did that to them.
and so
We
and when
froze up some of
and
their
part of the
money.
deal to them to accept was that they enrich uranium, that they would give up almost 70, I think it was 78% that Obama made them give up so they could not have a nuclear weapon. So, and all the other countries was on board, they backed them. So they lifted some of the sanctions on them, which gave them their money back in between the fact that they're not going to bother the Straits of Hormuz until this man got in there.
Right.
We didn't have no
So
problems.
it was agreement, like we ain't
Yeah.
gonna have no
And
problems in
so
the
when he
strait.
came in, anything Obama did, he tore up, but he was not thinking.
So by him having a vendetta with Obama,
Yeah.
he go and start messing with all of these
Anything.
treaties.
Yeah.
Any decision Obama
He tore up
made.
that. He tore up the home health care, and a lot of people are suffering right now. Don't have insurance.
Well, right now,
Yeah.
So that's how
Yeah.
we got to the
That's
situation
why inflation is the way it is.
to where we at. So every day I am watching to see what's going on in the damn Hormuz Strait because Trust in the Process said, let me go to my comments, cutting up in the comments. Trust in the Process said, I have a Ford Expedition EcoBoost. I paid $90 for 19 gallons.
Well, see, that's good because I did because of having the vehicle I have.
Oh
Having
yeah, you got to get that premium.
Yeah, so having the SUV, Mercedes SUV.
Man,
I
when I
was
had
at
that Mercedes, that
116.
used to be the only thing,
I had
man.
116 for me to fill up, and and that was what I'm saying, of course that was with premium or whatever. But the thing is that we need to be more worried about is not just the gas, because see that's where it offsets that with people, the economy with people, because now if you're spending more money at the gas tank, you're spending less at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? So it plays into a lot of things, your energy, your light bill. So what we're afraid of right now is an energy crisis. If it gets worse, you know what I'm saying? You got to understand that if it's food out there, right, that has to be picked and then brought to the stores, right? If you don't have diesel gas to put in these tractors and everything, it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? That the buses, everything. You talking about as long as this is high, people that take the bus, then they're gonna have to bring up bus prices. To drive the bus. Like, okay, why you think Spirit went out of
I mean, part of Spirit going out of business was the gas prices.
the gas and
They
everything else.
they couldn't. They kept going in the hole. They
and
couldn't
because they was a cheaper airline, and then they had to raise their prices. They couldn't move
when they
their-
raised the prices. They couldn't get the customers. The
See,
customers were not going to pay the extra price.
the hit is going to come more this summer when you're talking about when you're sitting down talking about running your air conditioner all summer, and now your light bill is higher. You know what I'm saying? And your water, and you got nuclear plants. You got a lot of stuff that has to do with energy that's going to keep going up. And then if the Straits of Hormuz is not right, you got furniture stores already done closed because guess where all their furniture come from? Through the Straits. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's crazy because we don't think about it on an
And the
everyday
tariffs
basis.
and the tariffs.
But even though we don't think about it on an everyday
Mhm.
basis, it is crazy that this is going on and nobody really talks about it.
Yeah.
I find it weird that we don't hear a lot of people in local media talking about what's going on
But you know why?
internationally.
It's a game, bro.
Well, I think it's because
They're not gonna talk about
I
what
think it's because we got so much going on
yeah,
locally too.
and then plus they're not going to talk about a lot because like right now, I don't know if you saw the video where the two guys showed up with guns and stuff on there and they knocked on the guy's door. They asked they said we're coming in response that you were making certain comments about Israel
Oh, I did see that.
online. I put it up there. I put it on my page. And so right now, and even our president said it. You know what I'm saying? If you're online and you're speaking radically about Israel or about the government right now, you're gonna get a visit. And then if you saw what did with Instagram, what Instagram just did, which mean anything you put in your DMs. If you was around here trying to sell a bag of that good in the DMs and all them, now they can now read your comments. They are scrambling. They're going through all of your comments.
So
Now, I
they
mean, your
made it.
DM, your
Wait,
DMs.
So your DMs,
No, they have.
they have the right to go through your DMs.
Okay.
Before your DMs were private,
Yeah,
right? Your
yeah,
direct
yeah.
messages.
Now they have access, and this is the thing. Remember, I talked about this. We talked about this months ago about them having a new force that is going to be checking the internet and anything else that's going on. So now what they were saying was Instagram. They set us up. They were saying that AI was learning Instagram because they're turning a lot to AI. No, now all that stuff go to the federal government. So if you was in your inbox, if you around here sending them pictures, them pictures y'all be sending, and then if you're out here doing your little street deals and everything, guess what? Now they're seeing it, they're reading it, using AI to do it, and it will be flagged. So that means you might get a knock on your door and you might catch a charge. So America is no longer the land of the free.
The government always can trick us into
Yeah.
giving up our rights. I tell people that all the time. I'm like, every time when they be trying to make it seem like they got something going on and it's there to help you, I'm telling you right now, it is definitely there
Why you
to
think we wanted
be used
Why
against
you
you.
think we took TikTok from China?
All right, man, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to break it down. We got a lot of
Yeah, we
topics
got a
to
lot.
get
We got a
into
lot
today.
going on.
Shouts out to Judge Marcus Hanna. Judge Marcus Hanna checking in this morning. Adore 1999. I'm gonna go to the comments. I started a garden and produce a good bit of my food. I wanted to do that. I wanted to start a garden,
Yeah.
bro. I've been looking at the seeds.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the store, I've been looking at the seeds. I've been watching these little videos on, these people building their little home gardens and stuff like that.
It's not hard, man.
Now I'm gonna be honest. Right now,
I
I'm
grew
just
flower
looking.
before.
I haven't made any effort towards doing these things, but I have been looking, and honestly, I don't think that I'm looking for no reason. I hear about a lot of people that produce a good bit of
And
their
it's
food.
safer because you're not going to use pesticides. You know what I'm saying?
I was thinking about it from the health level anyway.
Yeah. But also,
I think too much of our food is processed, bro.
But you know what? You remember when you were in school. I don't know if they did it in your school. I might be telling my age, where they taught you how to put the potato or the sweet potato over the glass jar.
Oh yeah,
with the toothpicks and it grows.
And it grow. Yeah, we
See
did
what
that.
we didn't take that serious. Guess what now? guess now. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing you got to look at a lot. Even with animals or whatever, because Costco is right now about to have the biggest lawsuit with their chicken and everything. They done bust Costco's chicken, where they be injecting their chicken and stuff like that, and it's like not good. You know what I'm saying? So you got to pay attention. Even the fish, which I like salmon, and Sugar eats salmon. So you got to pay attention to see
Man,
if it's wild caught.
that dog eats so good.
Oh, he's well, man, and he's very picky. But so you got to right now pay attention to food, not just like you say the process, even with your chicken and different things like that, and going more grass fed with your I mean with your beef and stuff like that. But also you have to look at the fact too, it might be time for you to say not go at full vegetarian because it might be the safest way. You know, you know Islam diet, you know what I'm saying? No pork and different things
And
like
just
that.
staying on the lines, because how we kind of got started talking about this was
Yeah.
the gas prices going
Yeah.
up, and staying on the lines of saving energy. I think we should also be thinking about ways to
Learn survival.
yeah, well, I think we should be looking deep into how does solar energy work, like
Okay.
understanding the
Yeah.
process
Yeah.
of how solar energy works. The other
Yeah.
thing, wifey said in the comments, she was like, "Man, in the summertime, try to avoid some of those high light bills.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Do
what I was
some,
saying earlier.
possibly do some fans and windows."
Not just fans, but okay, you could also learn the old way, like the elders, do when they start having air conditions, like what I'm saying, like you said, using a fan during the day, and then at night, yeah, you use your
Use
air
the AC to
conditioner
get it
and it
cool.
cool it
It'll
out.
stay cool
I
most
mean,
of the day.
so that could cut your bill down. But a friend of mine, Nightwall Merc, he has survival gang thing that they're developing this new show. And why we saying that? Because a lot of y'all might not have realized what COVID was. COVID was a test, and America failed. What I mean by failed, people were freaking out. Could you survive? Could you survive if the grid went down? You know what I'm saying? Where you have no electricity or whatever.
Sir,
Can
about to take us down the
no, I'm
rabbit
not.
hole.
I'm not taking down a rabbit.
You taking us down the rabbit hole.
But I'm saying though, think about what's happening right now. Think about what's happening right. And then if you look at this too, I'm gonna go my conspiracy rabbit hole. Look at Elon Musk, right? And pushing Tesla, right? Now think about this. What would be smart right now with the gas prices high? What would be the first car you go get if you could afford it?
If you could afford it, a Tesla or
Tesla got
electric
and
car.
guess what's coming out? Tesla got an $8,000 electric car coming out.
Oh,
8,000. Remember how the Hyundai back in the day when Hyundai first came out, that little
right.
the D boys first little Hyundai that was what 69.95. Well, Elon has a $8,995 Tesla coming. So isn't that funny? It's coming right when also he's building the big old plant.
I hate to have to support Elon.
And
Musk.
he's building a big old plant up in northern Louisiana, sellouts up there.
Right.
Yeah. So, but now, think about it. Right now, electric cars, EVs, but I remember Biden, and I'm not gonna give all my Trump people. I'm gonna give y'all this one. Biden once said they put out there that they wanted EV cars because of climate change and everything. They wanted EV cars, everybody to have EV cars by 2027. And so it seems like with this, guess which way we might end up going?
Could be going electric.
There it is.
It's electric.
Yeah.
Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie.
Oh, there it is. I know that Electric Slide is one of the only dances I know. Yeah.
That's right, man. It is the Morning Brew live from Bayou Social. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. Going down on a big business
and
Thursday.
I got my drink.
I'm gonna jump into a quick little music break. When I come back, man, we're gonna talk more topics.
We got a few. Baby.
We got a few topics.
We got the fake assassination tip. Oh, never mind. I ain't say that.
Hey, man, you know what?
I ain't say that.
I'm mad, man. We ain't been on the air. I want to talk about how they jammed my girl up, man.
Who was that?
Sheriff Susan Hudson.
Oh man,
they did my girl bad. Can we talk about that?
Yeah, but my favorite got sworn in the other day, Michelle Wolford.
All right.
Yeah,
I like Michelle. I like
grown
Michelle
Tony
too.
Braxton. Look, grown Tony Braxton.
Let me ask you about this. Can we talk about this? You heard they trying to recall your governor?
Oh yes, I'm signing the petition. I'm saying it right here on there.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too, man. We'll talk about
500,000 signatures.
Man, we're gonna talk about how they trying to recall the governor.
Governor Jim Crow Landry, you're out of here.
They say he got to get up out of here.
He got to roll out.
Also, man, before I go to this music break, man, let me remind you to go vote.
And our boy got his. Oh, he in his office right now, huh?
Yeah.
I say Calvin. I say Calvin.
Man, this is gonna be a roller coaster with this Calvin
It'll be
Duncan thing.
crazy this summer.
But we'll talk about it because I heard that he had to get out again. So they
I thought everything was straight now because of the fifth of this.
man, you got to look at that stuff day to day, man. Go ahead and Google now. I don't want to get nobody excited.
Calvin, man, go get you a tent and go put your tent outside that office and run in there and lock yourself in there, man.
Yeah, man, we've been off the air a couple days, so we're gonna try to catch up on all of those topics. I'm gonna give you a little music.
Assassination attempt too, yeah.
Assassination attempts and all.
The fake one.
Man, we ain't even talk Michael Jackson movie.
Oh man, it's a lot going on about that. Man.
We'll be right back, man. It's Don P, Mr. Servo, No Limit Records. It's the Morning Brew.
Oh.
Slide up by me, no kids.
Lot.
Give me that good love in me too, you know. But tonight, kiss me, baby, like you know what done before.
That's right. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Tell a friend or tell a friend. Got you rocking and rolling this morning, man. I feel playing the blues, baby. What you say, wife? The way you be loving me. Ah, sucking now.
You're listening to the brand new Morning Brewe.
All right, man, it is the Morning Brew. Right back at you, man, getting it in, doing it how we do it each and every Monday through Fridays. Today we are broadcasting live from Biosocial, of course, right here, 21. Ooh, 21. 21. I usually know that address right off the top of my head. 2021 North Claiborne, man. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Meet me right here at Biosocial. Don't forget, today is Thursday, Monday through Thursdays. We got $8.99 lunch. So if you're looking for a place to catch you a good lunch, man, make your way over here. Do want to remind everybody out there, make sure you go subscribe to the Morning Brew, Brew spell BREWE YouTube page. We have a new campaign, 1,000 subscribers in 30 days, man. 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. Please be a part of our campaign. Get your friends, your family, anybody that you rock with. If you're a part of the Brew Crew, you got to make sure that you get your people to subscribe to the Morning Brew YouTube page. 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. That's what we shooting for. Shouts out to my man Jeezy and all of my people out there that got seniors that's graduating, man. Sir got a senior that's graduating. I got a senior that's graduating. Jeezy got a senior that graduating, man. So shouts out to all of my seniors out there that's graduating, man.
My grandbaby made a month.
Yeah. Shouts out to 1 month on the grandbaby. My grandbaby about to be about like 4 months. 5 months, might be 5 months now. Yeah, little Kamari, All right, man. Which topic you want to start off with first? It's the Morning Brew. We might as well go ahead and get into it right quick.
Oh man, let's get through this. Well, let's get through this right now. Let's talk about the voting situation, because it's very important, man. You know, and I've been having pushback with, man, I hate to, you know what? I ain't gotta watch my tongue right now. You know, with a lot of the guys right now, the guys that's out there right now, you know what I'm saying? That my black MAGA guys, you know what I'm saying? You know, when I'm talking about the rollback of the civil rights voting acts and things like that are occurring, that's going on, and we're dealing with it right here in Louisiana for the remapping and things that of course that president, you know, slump You know what I'm saying?
Hey, for all of the people
yeah.
out there, that's one thing we didn't bring it up as a topic, but that's
Mhm.
one of the things I want to ask you about real quick though. When thinking about this whole redistricting thing,
Yeah.
everybody's been talking about it. It just now made the news. It made and so I can you give a more of an explanation why so
Okay.
many why many people are in an uproar?
Okay.
A lot of people are in an
Well,
uproar, and I
okay.
think some of the younger people don't understand
Okay.
what's
Yeah.
going on with
Okay.
the redistricting.
Okay.
I think
What
maybe even some
what
older
is
people too. Maybe nobody
what
understands what it does it mean when they're
when you
doing all of this redistricting thing.
when you're taking areas that might have that a black candidate would come from, right? And you're now taking and you're pushing that district into another district, right? Which means you're pushing it into, say, a white district, more or less. You know what I'm saying? And so it's that mean coming out of that district, you know what I'm saying? It will no longer you won't have the chance when you say you have certain like Troy Henry, he can actually lose his spot with this map and redistricting. You feel what I'm saying? Where he won't, you know what I'm saying? It's going to change the map of things. When you we see a lot of people when they vote, say vote for the president, right? If you ever see when they do it on that night of the election, they'll break down the state and you'll see little parts. You'll see exactly how uptown is, you know, their lines, the
No,
boundaries, you know what I'm saying?
right.
And so you have red, you have blue, you have red, blue, you know, dots or whatever. And so
And so
that's how
what
they could tell where the numbers and the votes come
so
from.
let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So basically what you're saying is when you have a presidential election, because that's one of the more frequent times that you see
Only see that, yeah, the
that
breakdown.
United States and the whole map, and then you'll start seeing all of the red and blue
Hmm.
areas. And so basically, what they're doing is, I think this was the work of your girl Stacey Abrams and some people like that. You remember at one point in
Now fix
time.
that. Stacey's a good person because
No, no,
yeah,
no. I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
this is in defense of
hmm,
people like her,
yeah, yeah.
because what happened was they were able to get people together and vote in districts where the black vote traditionally were not voting well. And what happened was, because of that movement, a couple years back, a lot of our urban politicians started figuring out, hey, you can win this district. They started figuring out the numbers. They basically started to learn how to work the numbers within those districts, right? To get this district, oh, if we get so many votes in this district, we can get a black governor, or we could get the candidate that we want. Not necessarily by race, but we can get the candidate that we want. And what is going on now is, this is what America always do, and this is why people like myself, this is why we get mad. Because first of all, is one thing that we start the race behind. That's one thing that you would start the race behind. Now, when we figure out how to run the race or how to play the game, the government and these people of power, what they will do is move the goalposts. So now that we figured out, hey, we can make our vote count, even though we still have a lot of us as from our side of the spectrum that think that their voice don't count or think that their vote don't count. This is how you know your vote count. They
Yeah.
wouldn't be taking time to do all of this, stop elections. This wouldn't be a big deal all over the country if your voice or your vote didn't count. So for anybody out there that say my voice or my vote don't count, I need you to tell them, well, why
No,
everybody making
no.
such a big deal
Tell them
about it?
straight. Your voice, your
It,
voice,
it count, bro.
your vote is your voice. You know what I'm saying? And see what we have to understand. Like perfect example, early voting right now. One of the things that by Donald Trump wanted Governor Jim Crow Landry to do, to not have these elections, right? To push these elections aside or whatever, whatnot. So basically, perfect example. Gary Chambers put it up there, right? Early voting, right? And he got at black people. He got at black people served right, because if you look at early voting, our Caucasian counterparts, you know what I'm saying? You know, their early voting was almost 300 and some thousand. And our early voting, you know what I'm saying, well, like less than 130,000. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. When you go back to Governor Jim Crow Landry, who we'll talk about later, who I call him faithfully, you got to look at if we would have voted more, especially here in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? If we would have voted more, because like Gary said, you might have someone that say it take 1,000,000 votes for Governor Landry to get it right. And say, for instance, because what's going to happen is you might have, 300,000 black people vote, right? But then you still might get some cross the table white people that decide to vote. So if our whole 300,000 vote, and then maybe another 100,000 white people out of 400,000 white people, right? So that means it's 400,000 to 300. Guess what? He wouldn't be in office. And you said, because you're gonna always have some white people that might not tell their white friends, "Hey, I didn't vote for the white guy." You know what I'm saying? I voted for this individual.
So for those current elections that's going on, and they got a couple of amendments that I want to talk about, because this has been a big message across urban media, and I want to continue pushing that media. It's a couple of amendments that I'm gonna talk about in regards to this.
5 of them.
In regards to this election. But right now, I'll give you the number. They say this is what's been reported as of today when it comes to early voting numbers. They say more than 42,000 absentee ballots had already been submitted before Governor Jeff Landry suspended the congressional primaries. Local reports say turnout during the first days in person of early voting has been higher than expected in places like Orleans Parish. All right. They say sample parish numbers reported this week include Lafayette Parish, 4,713, Cusseau Parish, 3,032 votes, and Iberia Parish, 1,045 votes. They say the official statewide running totals are being posted at the Louisiana Secretary of State. So those are some of the numbers. So right now, they're already saying that it's going to make a difference because we have some early voting numbers that's coming in right now. And then that's Gary Chambers.
Yeah, as of two days ago, all right, you have 901,000 black people remain in the state of Louisiana, 1.79 million, 7,999, white remaining now. Voted 2 days ago, 52,000 white people have voted, right? And only 24,000 black people have voted. Ascension Parish, 20,000. You know what I'm saying? That's still remaining. So you're looking at these numbers is showing that basically.
So what parishes? I know you mentioned Ascension Parish. We need to look at Ascension Parish. They got 20,000 votes in Ascension Parish.
What is remaining that
we could pick up. That's what I'm saying.
We could pick up.
That's 20,000 we could pick up.
Cato, Cato, 69,000.
They got 69,000 in Cato that we could pick up.
And this is black. These
black votes. These are possible votes that we could pick up.
So basically, it is just to look at it where we.
What about Orleans? How many black folks we got left?
I have to go. It didn't have it all the way down. I got to go back to this page. But just to think of this, you got 901,000 black people in the state of Louisiana, and only 24,000 have voted on early voting as of 2 days ago. Now look at the difference: 1.7 million white people, and 52,000 have voted. You feel what I'm saying? And we're talking 2.7% over voting, early voting 2 days ago. So, it might be in a change by now, but it's just the point of saying, look at these numbers, like he was explaining on here, that, okay, if you got all 901,000 votes, right? 901,000 votes, say it was for the governor. And then you would have got maybe a good 200,000-300,000 more, you feel what I'm saying, of white voters, which you're going to get that vote against him that didn't want him. Imagine he wouldn't be in office. So right now, if you really look at this redistricting map that's going on, like somebody like Troy Henry, who's a good politician, who just stood up in Washington big time over this situation, if the redistricting, the way it goes, if it continues to go on, he'll lose his spot. And so that means one less black politician will be in Washington, D.C. You know what I'm saying? So that's what went on also with, a few of them out there. So that's the thing that's going on right now.
And so basically one of the reasons that they tried to stop the primaries, because they wanted the primaries to happen after the redistricting.
Mm-hmm.
So what has to happen for the redistricting to happen? Like, are they trying to vote on this? Is it already been
Well,
passed? What's the update?
it's basically I think it's basically has in a past situation because it went to the courts, and this goes further. We're gonna go deeper. Now, remember when people said do not vote for Donald Trump, right? You know the biggest reason also was because he got to choose what
The
judges.
Yeah, he got to choose
And
those
you know that guy
superior
I could say,
superior
wait, I could
judges.
say it on here. Clarence house guy
Clarence
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah, and Judge Ito and all of them that he judge and that he put up in there. See, that's
A
what
lot
we
of people
lose
don't
at.
pay to that. The president appoint those judges, and see those judges, they
Exactly.
could put certain things into law. So, like right now,
Look what
the-
Calvin Duncan.
yeah,
They
the
went all the
judge.
way up to the
Well,
Supreme Court.
we are dependent on those superior judges right now to make sure that we have checks and balances, so that they don't just move the post. That they just
So-
don't say, you know what, y'all done started voting now, and y'all was winning in these districts. Well, we're about to switch these damn districts.
So we go take that judge. They get those judges in. They bring their judges in, and Trump knew what he was doing because once he got in, for things to go his way, when it goes to the highest court of the land, he's choosing judges that are basically Republican judges that are going to side with him. Same thing we're going through here in Louisiana with Kelvin Duncan and everything else. When it went to the higher court, you got to really sit down and think about it. So all of this counts, man. When people would just not just, oh, don't vote Trump in because he don't like black people and all this and all that stuff. No, it has deeper ramifications. You know what I'm saying? Just like these primaries coming up, I mean, whatchamacallit, in November, that's very serious because if we get the House, not just the fact about impeaching him, yeah, okay, it's about the things that will be on the past. Like right now, I'll give you something even deeper, like something that has passed where your son can be drafted 18 to 26 or go to jail. That is on the House floor, and that's possibly going to pass.
What, the 18 to 26 to be drafted?
Yeah. So if you feel like your son, you got to think about this, and just the manner of this governor right now, him being recalled. Look what he's done now with the law. You know what I'm saying? It's no more if your son get in trouble one time for the first time, right? Now he's going to be trialed as an adult, and he's going to do 85% of his time like it's the federal, like it's the feds. So you're not getting probation, so it won't be up for discussion. That's like with these judges coming up with these. We got locally. We got the judges. You got to know what type of judges that you're voting in, because imagine if you got to go in front this judge and he's a no nonsense judge. He's a conservative judge. What's going to happen to your child, or what's going to happen to you when you stand in front of that judge and he gets sentenced? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times we as black people, we have to not just say I'm only running my mouth for the presidential election. We have to do all the way down to local, all the way down, because Calvin Duncan needed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Because part of his situation was his files were nowhere to be found to try to fight his case. Somebody like him needs to be there. We have to start learning learn about elections.
And remember, but I do want to add, just the Calvin Duncan thing is similar to the redistricting, but that is two different things.
Yeah.
But
they tried to just erase it.
Yeah, the Calvin Duncan thing is basically what happened that's something that happened in Baton Rouge, where they decided that they were going to eliminate some of the courts and the court clerks. So Calvin Duncan, a newly elected clerk, was one of the offices that they wanted to eliminate.
And they wanted to take over. They wanted one less criminal judge. So because they felt New Orleans has too many cases, which are black young men that are on the books.
That was the real reason why they wanted to
take
make
over those cases.
They wanted to make the court smaller so they can have more of an say-so of who's going to jail and who's not going to jail in Orleans Parish.
And if some people don't know, Louisiana has the highest incarceration rate of young, especially young black men, but just overall, Louisiana has the highest incarceration. And then they're building a new prison here in Louisiana under Governor Jim Crow Landry. So, they say prison is big business. So now if they take over, if they cut that criminal and they take over those cases, and they're not, and they're
I mean,
from, yeah,
simple as let's just say you send in an extra 300 to 500 to Angola a year.
yeah. And then you also got to look at too with
I mean,
what's going on with the redistricting.
They
too.
looking at that as free, free labor.
And as we all know, if some of us haven't been paying attention, there's an all-white subdivision right outside of Baton Rouge, and that's on one of those.
Well, they have
yeah, because they want more money for their school, which means they're going to get this awesome amount of money, and you vote no against that because they're going to get this awesome amount of money that our kids' schools would not get. Which now they're going to have this awesome school system, that out as Black people, they don't want you living in that district.
Yeah, so that's the thing that I'm just trying to get everybody to see. Like, even though these things are similar, these are multiple cases where they are just changing the rules. They just, man, we don't need that many judges. Y'all vote too much over there. We finna get rid of that district.
We look like we're going into music break. And tell them where we at again, man. Tell them where we at, man.
One more time, man. We're at Bayou Social. Don't forget, today you got the $8.99 lunch special. Make sure you come in and tell them you seen it on the Morning Brew with John P. and Serve.
Beautiful big back activity here because the gumbo is banging. The egg rolls is everything banging, man. It's banging, man.
Me and wifey had lunch here yesterday for the anniversary.
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Yeah, good times, man. Shouts out to Chef Cash, man.
That's Cash Money.
He took care of us yesterday, man.
Definitely, man.
Oh, Friday, man, live entertainment. My girl Keontae gonna be in the building.
Yeah,
it's not. Come pick up your clothes. Twist the story up and make my mark. And I was still through it all. That's the crazy part. I don't need no more empty promises. Promise me that you got it. I don't need roses, just need some flowers from my garden. Can't you go back to how you loved on me when you started? I'll be here, baby.
Shout out to that boy Dizzle on the keys. I see you checking in.
I see a Dizzle on the keys. I see a Dizzle on the keys.
Man, don't forget to go follow us on YouTube. The Morning Brew. 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. That's the new campaign. I'm gonna have to do a big giveaway or something, man. Let me figure out something I can give away, man. I'm gonna give away something big. $1,000.
If you're giving away the egg rolls from Bayou Social here,
the egg rolls from Bayou
win?
Social.
Can I win?
I could hook you up with lunch, bro.
I don't know. You might hit me with a small appetizer.
As a matter of fact, man, the first person showed me their subscription to the Morning Brew on YouTube. I'm gonna hook you up with an appetizer.
Okay, and add this to it. They have to, by the end of the show, say, you're gonna ask them again, what food that Serves keeps saying he loves at Bayou Social.
All right. You gotta Serve favorite food at Bayou Social.
I said it a few times. That's at the end of the show.
If you look on the screen right behind Serve head, they got some food on that screen right there.
I know what I do see over there. I see the wine, because what bar got their own? I mean, what place got their own wine?
Yeah, they do got their own wine. Yeah.
See, I don't steal no more, so I will not take a bottle of wine. I don't do it no more. Oh, I ain't gonna say steal, remove.
That's right, man. It is the Morning Brew. I'm yours truly, Don P. Getting it in, doing it how I do it Monday through Fridays. You can catch me right here live. Today I'm at Bayou Social. Tomorrow I might be at a place near you. If you got places out there you want us to tap in and hit the live broadcast, we are touring the live broadcast. That's the Morning Brew live tour. We've been rocking this since the top of April, really, man. Really about the top of April. We've been rocking the Morning Brew live tour. And one of the things that we wanted to do was get the show out in the streets and around more people. So if you have a venue or a place near you, or you own a venue or a place and you want us to come and broadcast there live, all you got to do is hit us up, man. Hit us up in those DMs, or you can hit us up at 504-447-3310. 504-447-3310. Holla at a player.
Hey,
All right,
and I got to put one more thing out before we're about to jump into this.
go ahead.
Okay, these high school graduations coming up. Tell all y'all people.
Oh yeah.
Let me tell you something. Tell all y'all people, the ones that like to act up, don't mess up these kids' graduation, man. Don't be. Last year it was a bunch of fighting out there. Don't be out there getting your wig knocked off in front of the lakefront arena, and you're falling, and all your positions all out there,
rolling
So,
all on
yeah,
the
just
ground at your
please
kid
don't be fighting.
graduation.
If you know you really don't want to be
Act
there,
like you got some common sense at the graduation.
if you know you don't feel like putting that tight wig on and them small shoes on your feet, and they're gonna make you mad and you won't fight, don't be out there fighting and embarrassing them kids and taking away from their moment. I won't put that disclaimer out there right now.
Man, fighting at graduation
It will
is
be no big back brawling.
diabolical,
No
man.
big back brawling at the graduation this year. I'm just saying.
You and look, parents that's co-parenting, don't be trying to jump in front of the other parent in the picture
Leave
and all
Nene
that.
at home. Leave Nene at home. That's gonna be with that fight.
If your new girlfriend can't get along with the child mother, she can't come.
And don't be pushing the daddy out the way so the stepdaddy could be there and giving a ticket to the stepdaddy. You know what I'm saying? Or the daddy that ain't been there and the stepdaddy been there. Don't be doing none of that.
Right.
We're gonna have some rules. You know, we're gonna do the rules. We're gonna do the rules Friday.
This is for the kids, man. You gotta break it down for our people. You gotta tell them, because you know they be acting up.
And, you know, all I'm saying to y'all is these kids' moment. This their moment. Do not act up. So now we could go into your partner, who I think is a great person.
Man, you want to get into the next topic?
Yeah.
Hold on, very quick before I get into the next topic. Let me shout out a couple of people. Shout out to my main man, tapped in, man. Music by M. Anthony. Shout out to music by M. Anthony. Oh, M. Anthony, I gotta get you to come perform at Bayou Social, man. When you gonna come perform at Bayou Social, bruh?
I'm gonna be messy.
I gotta get you in here,
my
man.
partner
Villavaso
spot.
All right.
I'm messing with him.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
No, you could perform at Villavaso.
That's my son, old partner. You know,
ain't you doing the cigar over there? The cigar joint over there.
You see what type of person you are? I'm messing with him, Anthony. You just
let me get him, Anthony, first, man. My bad.
That's just like you went to the beach and went to several cities and then bring me a shot glass.
Hold up, I asked you to come with me,
but you could have brought me a shot glass back.
Nah, I wanted you to come roll solo dolo with your partner.
But I had to do big back activity. I was watching out for the they had festivals.
All right.
Okay.
Sound good.
There you go.
Nisi Badass. What up with it, man? Tapped in this morning. Who else we got? S. Muhammad with class and dignity. That's right, man. We gotta have standards someplace.
Oh, S. Muhammad on here. Oh yeah, I need it later on.
Shouts out to Kids Sports Center. Kids Sports Center tapped in. Kids Sports Center said facts when I was talking about he probably was laughing whenever I was talking about, look, if your new girlfriend don't get along with the child mama, lead him at home
and don't be
for graduation.
And again, don't be giving
they
daddy ain't been there.
I mean, it is what it is. They just can't come.
If the daddy ain't been there, don't you give his ticket. He been raising that baby all these years. Don't you give his graduation ticket to the daddy. He won't show up.
Man, oh, they got to get 2
I
tickets.
stand up for the stepdaddies, man.
No, they got to get 2 tickets, bro.
But you know that just happened.
That caused problems,
That
bro.
just happened. It was up there where the guy.
I didn't even realize what you said.
Yeah,
that's an Ask Don P question of the day.
The guy raised this kid for 17 years, right? And when it was time for to graduate, and he just paid for the apartment for college and everything to get going. And so the daddy came back in the picture, and they had the last graduation invitation. She gave it to the daddy who hadn't been there for 17 years. And so he couldn't come. The stepdaddy couldn't come, who been raising and paid for the college dormitory stuff.
See,
and everything.
All right, I'm gonna give you my answer. So what y'all think should have happened? Let me ask the people out there. So give them the scenario one more time.
Okay.
The stepdaddy
raised up basically for 17 years.
17 years.
He just paid for the dormitory, apartment outside the college.
Stepdaddy got the apartment for college and everything.
She need to go in there.
But the real daddy came back in the picture.
And she said she wanted, and the child said she also wanted her dad to be there. He just came back in the picture. So the mother decided to say, you know what? We give that last invitation.
Wait, I think that's an important fact. So the child asked for the real dad to come.
That's what the mother said.
That's what the mother said.
That's what the mother said.
So the mother decided to go with the child answer and let the real daddy come.
Yeah.
All right, can I so who y'all think should have got the last ticket? Let me go to the Brew Crew. Ask Don P. Who should have got the last ticket to the graduation?
And now you know it's another part to that.
This is a good one right here.
But you guess this is another part too.
All right, what's the other part?
The stepfather got mad and said, if I'm not going, after all I done, I'm going to take that money back off that apartment, and I'm not paying for the graduation fees and everything. He
said he want all his money back for whatever thing that he paid.
Graduation
if he don't go. All right, Kids Sports Center. Let me see. Let me read some of my comments right here. I'm gonna go to the comments. Ask Don P. We in full effect. This is a good one right here. Kids Sports Center said the stepdad get the vote. The stepdad was there for 17 years. Stepdad. All right. Music by M. Anthony. Facts. The stepdad was the dad and the father was a donor. So they saying the stepdad, every short wisdom 65. They say the stepdad should get the ticket. Let me see. Mother should look for another ticket. Both men deserve to be there.
Well, she stay home. I'm joking.
Nisi Badass but agrees with Tropical Goddess. All right, I would have had to go find another ticket, bro. And on top of that,
somebody out the family can't come. Now, unless it's mom and grandpa, they got to go. Well, sister, you lose. Sister, brother, you lose.
Jeezy said if he the stepdad, he shut down the man. You ain't gonna. Jeezy said if I'm the stepdad, I'm shut down the whole graduation.
What the youngster say?
I'm not doing that. Nah, I don't think. And
it's that child. I wouldn't mess that up for that child.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mess it up for the child. And then on top of that, like, all right, boom. This is where I'm at with it. I gotta find another ticket. You know why? Because even as the stepfather, I know I'm the stepfather and I'm the adult, right? And so by me being the adult, I gotta make an adult decision. And sometimes making an adult decision mean you gotta take your feelings out of the situation, because that's really your feelings and your emotion that make you feel like, man, I done did all of this for you. And I'm not gonna get a chance to.
You don't think he have rights to have some emotions and feelings?
I think that they both have. I think they both have the right to have emotions about it and to be there. I just feel like if she did decide that she wanted her real dad to come,
but why the stepdad have to be the one that without?
Because I love my baby so much. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? I would be okay with that. It's just a ceremony.
Nah, but maybe
it's just a ceremony. It don't take away nothing I did.
Well, you got okay.
At the end of the day, she's still gonna. I paid for the apartment.
Well,
At
being
the end of
okay,
the when the rent come up, who she
but
still I'ma still be daddy.
okay, regardless if that's not his biological child, but as over 17 years, he's learned to love the child and make sure that child. And I understand that because some people, cause see, I'm in a stepfather situation, right? And so I've had people say, "Well, he's not a father." You know what I'm saying? You know, various family members or whatever would not. You know what I'm saying? Like I should never have anything to say. So I look at it from that end. But would I also go deeper, right? Why didn't the mother, before all that went on, go look. She could call a family or somebody else's. Are you using all your tickets or go to the school and try to salvage that situation
Oh
so
yeah,
it won't be a
I
problem?
would have got that
She
other
could have
ticket
did that
some kind of way.
before anybody knew anything, before the stepdad knew that, her and the daughter had talked and she was like, yeah, I want my dad to come. You know what I'm saying? I would like my dad to come. Maybe before that got out and told him that you might not be getting your ticket. Why didn't you go look for something first? And somebody asked this situation, and she was like, "Well, I didn't have time to do that. I wasn't thinking." You knew from
No,
that,
I would have
you
I
knew,
would have
yeah,
immediately went to the school and
yeah.
explained the situation.
And see, that's the scary part about being a step parent. You know what I'm saying? Because at any point in time, you always have to be the bigger adult and say, okay, if the father is around and this and that, because you never want to be in that situation to say, okay, if I'm the distant parent, and so then that lady is dating somebody else and have somebody else around my child, or she's married to somebody else. You don't never want to be that parent to say, I'm gonna cause problems between, and that's my child, that's not your child. So it's a hard situation when you take on that role as a step parent. It's a hard situation.
Nah, definitely because and then I just think about I guess for me, see I guess for me, I think about I feel sorry for a lot of fathers out there that just for whatever reason, I know you be ready to I know we be ready to bash fathers immediately
Hmm.
when we feel like they wasn't there for their child. But I tend to see it be a little bit different and a little bit less judgmental when a woman goes through some situations and whatever happened and she have to spend time away from her child. I feel like it's less judgmental and not saying that I'm making up an excuse because I'm not making up an excuse. I just feel like life happened and
Because you never know the situation.
and if you got a chance to be the father, because I don't got a chance to be the father for a lot of times, like man, I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry that you didn't get a chance to to experience this dope individual. You didn't get a chance to share your love with this dope individual.
Because you never
And
know what the situation was. Like,
those moments, man, you could go to a million graduations, bro. You never gonna get to feel how I felt with
eh,
this
yeah,
child. Like,
and
bro,
because because
it
if you
was so many things that I
it's so,
done.
and then there was so many firsts that you missed. Say the step parent
I feel
got to be
sorry
there.
for you, bro. Go to
Yeah.
the graduation. I'm gonna get the grill ready.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's to a point, man, where also, and that's a lot of things we don't talk, especially in the black community. It's a lot of times, a lot of fathers, people go by what is told to them by their mother, right? That he's not like this, he's not like that, he didn't do this, he didn't do that, but not knowing, because I can honestly admit, what I'm saying, a situation, what I'm saying, where I was looked at bad in a certain situation with one of
So
my,
let me
and
let me do this real quick, sir. Let me reiterate
sure,
the question because that was a good one, and we
yeah.
had some new people come in the chat. So I want to reiterate the question so they know what we're talking about. And we're gonna get ready to move to our next topic in 1 second. But I want to run this through one more time because we had some new people come in the chat, and I want y'all to give your opinion because I think this is something that we really should talk about. We was really being facetious and talking about graduation, and I was saying yo, we need to make sure that we don't have all of that acting a fool at graduation. Serve brought up a great question. He said there was a stepdad. Stepdad took care of the child for 17 years, paid the graduation fees. You said got the college apartment,
Got
right?
everything, all the stuff to
Got
move in for
got bought the
college.
move in stuff for college, set the baby up.
Hmm.
Now he been doing all his things for 17 years. Her real dad come back in the picture. Maybe he came back in the picture maybe the last year or so. And he not financially stable as the stepdaddy. The stepdaddy seemed to be a lot more financial stable. I will say that. The real daddy been around for 6 months. Let's say 6 months, 8 months, maybe a year or whatever. The child tell the mother when it come down to tickets for graduation that she want the real dad.
She want her dad there. Like
she want her dad at the graduation.
The way I read it, it wasn't excluded. Like, you know,
it wasn't
like I want my real dad there.
I want my real
made
dad
the last decision. Really,
the mother made the decision about who gonna get the ticket
between them two. You know what I'm saying? Between the father and the stepdad.
She sound messy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I ain't gonna lie, the mother sound messy. But this was the other part. Give him the second part because I didn't like this part. Give him the second part.
Okay, the stepfather got so upset and got mad, and he was like, you know what? I'm going to take the money back off the apartment that got the apartment. I'm getting my money back from the graduation fees and everything else. He's like, okay, if I'm not a father all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, and I can't come to graduation where I've been here 17 years, well, then you know what? I'm taking all this back.
I want all my money.
And so, yeah, that's kind of petty. That's petty, man. You know, because to me,
I don't agree with that part.
Yeah, because to me, be a G about it. You know what? I take care of all this.
Now, and when I give my answer, let me.
You loved it. You loved it for 17 years. Why hurt her now?
Let me reiterate my answer, sir. Now, whenever I'm saying all of this stuff that I'm saying, because I did mention, like, you know, I wouldn't take it out on the child and all of that. Now, even though I would play the bigger role, my little feelings would be hurt. Let's just be clear. Let's be clear now. I'm gonna be clear. I'm gonna be fair all the way through. Now, my little feelings will be hurt when I get in the car by myself or whatever the situation be. Yeah, I'm gonna cry in the car.
And you tell about I'm emotional.
You feel me? but in front of everybody, just because of who I am and my character, and the fact of the matter, to be honest with you, bro, I see so many dads that really, for other circumstances that they don't really get credit for, that they don't really get an opportunity to raise their children, bro. Like and the beauty that I have felt from raising my kids, bro, like man, I feel sorry for you, dog. Like I know a lot of people be mad and they be looking at you like you ain't did what you supposed to do. I'm gonna give you a little bit of grace because there's no way possible that you could understand what it feels like to be a father and on purposely not really have a try or an attempt to have a relationship with your kids. So I think if I was able to get into that mindset and start thinking about it like that, I probably would be like, bro, go ahead and go to the graduation, dog. I done been to a million awards with her. You feel what I'm saying? Or him.
But also,
I done seen this girl do so many of. You deserve an opportunity to see your baby do your thing. I'm glad that you didn't wait till I'm glad you didn't wait till you died to build a relationship with your kid. You know what? I promote fathers having a relationship with their child.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, man, a lot of people, like I said, I've been on those sides, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, being a father that has a child with someone that trying to keep a certain union, right, so to say. And so in that stepdad was intimidated, not physically by me, intimidated about what I became and what I was doing or whatever, whatnot, and always caused problems where I didn't really get to see my oldest.
So the stepdad was tripping. You trying to spend time with your child, and he getting in the way.
And so to the point that you had to go to court. Like, okay, I'm not, you or her are gonna stop me from being able to see mines. I'll go ahead and pay this money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and so I've been in that situation.
So you've seen it both ways.
Yeah, and I've seen it from a stepdaddy rate. That's why I've been the type of person that saying if I'm in a stepfather's role, I'm gonna encourage, like, hey, talk to your father. Call your father, check on him. Almost force him, even if he don't want to.
Yeah,
like, because
I'm gonna put him in
yeah,
a situation.
yeah, because
I'm gonna be calling him, talking
and-
about, look, man, I'm about to get this get this laptop. Would you want to put some on it or something?
Even not in that point, you know what I'm saying? But you
No,
know,
you
but I'm
put him
talking
in a
about,
situation.
but I'm talking about times like, hey, call, check on him.
Yes.
Just like basically.
I agree
cool.
with you.
And so
I'm probably
but
gonna take it a little further.
Yeah, but some things, man, and I think a lot of people, and I know a lot of females on our chat, they got some vindictive females out there.
I want to read some comments. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. Go do
I
your
want to
thing.
read some comments. Tropical Goddess. I know how I felt whenever I seen my dad at the graduation. He showed up, and the last time I had seen him, I was the age 12. That's a moment that I would never forget.
Yeah, I mean, and see, that's what I'm saying. You don't deny it, and see, it was because I read further into that story. He wasn't denying; he didn't have a problem with him being there. But why his ticket? The stepfather, like, why my ticket?
That sounded like the mother was doing some slick.
That's something somebody brought up in there.
That sounded like the mother did.
And somebody asked the father, was she getting rekindling it back with the biological father? All of a sudden, you know what I'm saying?
I lost you on the camera, my friend.
There we go. Oh man, okay, but so that was the thing that really was like a question. Also, you get what I'm saying?
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a quick music break, and get served back up on camera. We are live from Bayou Social. We got one more hour, man. We got one more hour to rock and roll with you, of course. And then shortly after that lunch special start. $8.99 lunch specials going down in a major way. All you got to do is make your way to Bayou Social. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I'm going to jump into a quick music break while Sir gets some juice. And I'll be right back at you, man. It is the Morning Brew. We are live. Morning Brew, Brew spelled BREWE. Shouts out to Niecy, says she looking for that YouTube. You see me, girl, I see you too. It's true. When I think about a pretty lady I've been through, ain't none. Shouts out to LGJJ Productions. My people right there. Black Dope Boy. I see you, boy. You been working. That boy was YFN Luchin them. You should have hollered at me when I was in that ATL, boy. Alabama in the building. Let's go. Pull up in the dark. I'm looking for a chick who a group with a dump truck. You don't know what that is? So is. Come to the thick chick with the big butt. Fella pippin' outside. You looking out flying, it's smelling like big bucks. Big bucks, no whammies. Tell the time is money, so move it, baby. I know you think that you're fine. I ain't gotta say that, so I'ma skip that line. It's a pleasure to meet you. I like your features, the pleasure's all mine. Now close my door. This is the point where I get in pimp mode. My words start coming out real slow. Telling you things you ain't heard before. Like how I like bubblegum, Sesame Street and Blue's Clues, and how would you get this money, mom? On these streets, if you choose to see how I get down the shop. With a tattoo on her arm, says she's a mom, and I like kids too. And I like you, born them episodes when you back
Got me thinking how many ways we get paid for that dump truck. See, mama, that's the stuff we can utilize that big butt. That show money we passing up. We trying to fill a dump truck. Get up and get on me. Shawty know she driving me crazy when she back out that dump truck.
Whoa, what up, T Rizzle checking in? T Rizzle checking in. Holla the player, man. It is the Morning Brewe. Live from Biosocial right now. Right over here, North Claiborne. $8.99 lunch special going down today. I gotta get me them wings today, man. I gotta get them wings today.
Ain't never seen a girl around here with a booty so fat on my sexy leg.
What'd you say, sir?
Flats drums.
Hey, I like both of them. I ain't gonna lie. Some people like flats only though.
That's real big back activity.
Yeah, give me all of the wings. They jumping in on that YouTube. Juicy Thompson 1519. That's Niecy Badass right there. Man, join us on that YouTube, man. Join us on that YouTube. 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. Holla at a player. I need 1,000 subscribers in 30 days. Don't you think we could do it, bro?
All right. If we get 1,000 subscribers in 30 days,
What
I'm
you
gonna let
gonna
my
do?
hair grow.
You gonna let your hair grow out?
Yeah.
I seen an old album cover where you had that short and wavy.
Yeah, I had a little something. I had some hair one time. For those of y'all that don't think I was always bald.
He had the short and wavy. Hey, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that like button. Shouts out to my YouTube family just joining us. And also, man, I got a shout out to my Instagram family. Old Faithful, man. Shout out to Harris Robinson, to the loan officer. Shout out to Harris Robinson, the loan officer. He ain't tap in with us this morning.
He been acting funny.
He been acting funny?
Because you know what it is? He out there doing big moves. He putting people in houses,
Oh,
man.
he's selling them houses.
Yeah.
Man,
You know the Lamoto, though.
Man, somebody tag Harris Robinson. He think we're gonna ask for some of that loan money, man. We thinking we're gonna ask for some of that commission.
Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. Because his
think
motto, don't
think
pay for their dream, pay for your dream.
Right. He think we gonna ask him for some of that commission money. That's what it is.
He's been acting funny,
Somebody tag Harris Robinson, the loan officer, man.
I got it. He was on the best friends list. I might have to get him off that best friends list for a couple of weeks.
We're gonna add somebody else up there.
Yeah.
Man, Short Wisdom, 1999. She said you could do it. She said you could do it. All right. We working on it. So
you want me growing hair?
You could do it. You could grow hair.
I want a Jerry curl.
And we could get 1,000 subscribers in 30 days.
I'm trying to get a Jerry curl.
All right, so y'all gotta help us though. For us to be able to do this, the Brew Crew, not only do you guys have to subscribe, you have to also make sure that you tell your family and friends about subscribing and get them to subscribe, because the more people that we get to subscribe, the better we gonna be. That's the way that we can reach it. So if you look right now, Short Wisdom, she has her encouraging words up on the screen right now. That's one of the things I like about. That's one of the things I do like about when the people comment on the YouTube. I could put the YouTube comments on the screen. Watch. Let me add my girl up there. Look at that. Watch. That's Niecy right there. Well, Junie. Yeah, that's Junice Thompson. That's her real name, Junice?
Niecy for short.
All right, man. Let's get into it. Who you want to talk about next?
Okay, let's talk about your lady, your queen, not your wife. We talking about one of your favorite, I think, people that you always have good things to say about. You say that they tried to come at her recently, huh?
Oh, you talking about Sheriff Susan Hudson?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, well, favorite maybe.
Not favorite, but you know what I mean. You speak highly of her.
I think that she's a genuine person. I really do. I really think that she's a genuine person, and I think, was she perfect at being the sheriff? I'm gonna probably say no, because no one is perfect. But I do think them going after the sheriff, whenever I look more into this, it looked at like
Look a
a
little shaky.
yeah, it looked like they were just trying to mess up her reputation. It looked like a personal attack. It looked like I'm gonna take an unfortunate situation that was unfortunate for everyone, and because the whole state looked it bad in the situation, I'm gonna just blame somebody. That's what it really looked like. It looked like this is the perfect opportunity to bring down another African American politician.
That's what I was about to say. They say we under attack, and we around here playing around and fighting on carnival cruises, and we under attack.
She said, Junisi. Say it fast. I got it.
Okay.
I was messing up her
All right.
name.
Well, let me do it quick. Nisi. Cause she
And Black Doughboy, he said, I'm in Montgomery today.
oh, he in the mont.
Yeah, he in the gump.
The gum.
Yeah, so yeah, there we go. But no, man, I know I do. I think they making her look bad, bruh. I think it's just all a campaign to make her look bad. Now, because whenever I started looking more into the charges, I was like, at first I was like, wait, let me see what she been charged with.
Being a black woman in politics, these is rough, huh?
I ain't gonna even lie.
Jasmine Crockett,
Politics,
Kamala.
politicians, and in particularly, I just kind of want to stick to local. It seemed like a lot of local politicians are being attacked right now. What's your thoughts on that?
Let me tell you something, and it's kind of I'm gonna keep it 100. With Donald Trump, when he got in, he went at a lot of people, right? And it seems like anybody that was near the Biden administration or the Obama administration, right? It seems like anybody that was serving during the Latoya's time, they getting at her. Not the new mayor.
Nah, I don't think
No.
that. I don't think the new man has
No, but I
anything to
think
do with it.
But I think it's almost like when you was in there, when Latoya was in there, y'all was on your high horse. That's how some people felt. They couldn't be touched.
I feel
You know what I'm
like
saying? Now they at him.
let me throw this out there, and this is just a conspiracy theory. Did Latoya's administration make some people in Baton Rouge mad?
Oh, she made people mad all over the place, man. She became so renegade of like I'm gonna do what I want, and I think she went on a phase that last 4 years. I think when she was in the first 4 and when she got in the second 4, I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what I felt like she did? I'm going to get my bag by any means necessary. Y'all better get yours.
Talking about the second term.
Yeah, the second term. Y'all better get yours.
The second term, I think she was.
Because I probably never get voted to any office, and it's not like once I leave this office.
I felt like the second term, she knew the gig was up.
Yeah, and it was not like
she knew it was going to end how it end either way.
And she knew, I think.
I really feel like that. I feel like she knew that it was going to end how it's ending right now. She knew that it was coming, but maybe midway her second term. What you think?
I felt once she did her 4 years, and that's like a lot of political officials. They did their first 4, and they didn't get to do whatever they was needing to do. They did what they needed to do to get a second term. And once she got in a second term, because I think she knew that it's not like Mark Morial. Once he was done, he ended up, in the I think it's NAACP or whatever. He went straight to DC big time, right? I think she knew this was the end of the road for me. I'm about to get mines. I'm gonna give Vappy love. I'm going. Sorry. I'm gonna get mines, and everybody I rock with, y'all better get y'all, because once I'm gone,
I'm gone,
and I'm gone, and they're gonna bring some people in here that it ain't gonna be the way it usually be. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So I think that's what she was doing, because a lot of officials do that. They do their 4 years. If they get reelected, it's almost like I got another 4. Now I'm gonna get me. And so I think anybody that was doing that, if you notice, a lot of people that was doing that administration and all that time, they done fell under a lot of little issues and problems.
Sure, not I am Jay Walker.
Oh, Jabari?
Yeah, not Jabari.
Jabari out at what, Petersburg, Florida?
Yeah, Jabari got it a good job.
Because guess what he did? He rolled up out here. Y'all ain't gonna get me. I'm gone. I did my job.
Let's just be clear. A lot of them people that city council still the same city council.
Because guess what? Let's be totally honest, man. A lot of them they was always in a gridlock with her. So a lot of them, even if they wanted to do anything to get theirs, they couldn't, because Ray Nagin set an example of a New Orleans politician that you're watched. This city is not small time. So whatever you do wrong, whatever you attempt to do, Ray Nagin is the perfect example. He ended up doing time, man. You feel what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people on the council, man, they was in beef all the time with Latoya. You feel what I'm saying?
They had issues,
yeah,
man.
so and I think a lot of them career politicians also. You know what I'm saying? That's been on that council. They've been career politicians, and I think they like their job, and they know it was easy to keep getting elected. You feel what I'm saying? Think about it. Look how long some of them been. So they're not gonna mess up. They're not gonna. That's a job to them. You know how much money they make? They make some nice money. Keep getting elected. You sit up there every day. You know what I'm saying? You listen to a few people scream at you. I ain't gonna say no names. You know what I'm saying? You know, and how great is that job? You work maybe
show up at all the events,
show up and smile. You know what I'm saying?
Take pictures.
Man, you know how great of a job that is, man. And then if things go wrong on the city, it ain't your fault. It ain't my fault.
Oh,
you know
you can't stop me. Don't stop now.
And when you got a mayor going on Vappy Love vacations, hey, and the city budget is going up and all these other things, hey, it ain't my fault.
Right.
Because a couple of times I said, Mayor, you will not do it. See, Don stood up to the mayor. So we want Don to stay. Don gonna get that check. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, the Morning Brewe, you just not tapped in. Let's talk about the new mayor. Team Helena.
Mayor.
Yeah, they finally made a deal with the Orleans School Board. How you feel about it?
Well,
the proof is still in the pudding.
No, I'm gonna be like this. She's standing on the things that because most of the time I've been around politics enough where a lot of promises be made, and I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to jump on this, I'm going to jump on that, and here lately, you know what I'm saying? You know, because from what I understand, the first quarter, what it is, fiscal quarter, whatever, she's done well. So I think she's tackling everything, a lot of things that she said she would tackle, and so we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy so far. You know, as far as she tackling the potholes, she tackling. She went to North. She started with North. I mean, she's the lights, because I see it on Tullis. You know what I'm saying? I wear glasses, so at night I'm not around here trying to hang my head out the window like your boy trying to see, so I won't hit nothing.
Man, I told you they about to put them houses on Tullis, man.
Yeah, it is. You about to get one of them, huh?
I'm trying.
I heard.
I'm trying to get me one of them.
I heard out there through the grapevine, you about to get your big mansion on Tullis.
Man, I don't know about no mansion on Tullis. They got some on Tullis?
Don't that go good? A mansion on Tullis.
Hey, you know they do got that neighborhood back there where them golf course is that though?
Yeah.
What's that neighborhood right there back there behind?
I don't know. I can't afford it.
On the backside of Tullis.
I've never lived in stuff like that.
I always want to know what that area was.
Oh, the back there. The big
I don't go through that neighborhood.
What is called?
What's the name? Somebody I knew had a big house back there.
What is called? Well, I have a relative.
I went to a pool party back there.
What is called?
That was Mike Nim. Mike Nim had a house back there.
What is called? I forgot the name of it.
Mike Next Level Management. Where he at? He on here. He had a house back there, man.
Yeah,
him and his partner.
Because I looked at a little patch of land they got back there that's sitting by the lake back there out there. What's the name of that? Something I forgot it's called. Because they were beefing about some new apartments that were coming. They didn't want them so close to them. With Mayfair building new stuff. What's the name of it? I forgot the name of it. Y'all know all the way back into the end of Tullis and DeGaulle and all those areas there, but it's back there. I know what you're talking about.
And they got a patch of land on the lake back there?
Yeah, they got a half an acre.
That could be nice right there.
Yeah, so, it'd be, come out and I go fishing.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, anything else on the talk table today, man? What you got?
First we got to say one of my favorites, Michelle Wolford. She got sworn in. You know what I'm saying?
I like Michelle too.
Grown Tony Braxton. You know what I'm saying? So she got sworn in.
That's my wifey soror.
Hey.
Can't tell them
She
K's
cool.
nothing
She
right
she
now.
cool peoples, man. She cool peoples,
Can't
man.
tell them
She should have been
K's
the police
nothing
chief. I
right
don't care what
now.
nobody say. That Latoya messed up on that. She should have been the police chief, Michelle Wolford.
I wonder how Michelle feel about this these charges against Susan.
But I
I
think,
haven't heard her say anything publicly defaming
but the
Susan.
black women stick together. So I think, because that'll throw salt on the wound. You got her job, and then if you throw salt on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she's gonna say anything because let's be totally honest, she should be the police chief. Because when the few times she was
Really, in all actuality, she should have been the
because
police chief.
she jumped on a job in the east of the crime started going on when she got there because she was so familiar because that was her area, and so she should have got it, but they brought in, she's such a nice lady though, the police chief. I can't say nothing about
the way they've been treating black politicians, and you look at the
I don't want the job.
the outcome of a lot of African American politicians. Would you want to be a politician? And if you were approaching politics or politics as a black politician, what would be your strategy to not end up in the same predicament that maybe some of our other black politicians are ending up in, bro?
Honestly, I couldn't be in politics because what my temperament, you're not going to see me somewhere and be disrespectful the way local politicians get disrespected, especially in this city. And it happens in a lot of other cities. I'm sorry, you're not going to talk to me. I don't think I could be a politician. You know what I'm saying? Now, I mean, honestly, I could be a lobbyist. You know what I'm saying? I could be a lobbyist, you know what I'm saying, to get these bills done, the right bills, and things like that. If it anything in politics, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't really be a politician because politics, as you say, is because even if I want to do right, you know what I'm saying? Number one,
you got to do some wrong.
You got some people, yeah, you got to do some wrong. It is. If it ain't, and then also, you really be owned. What I mean owned, see them people that want their earmarks, the earmarks you got to take care of, where you got to pay back because
this person donated 100,000.
Yeah.
This person donated 500,000.
And when he want to decide to open a midget strip club on Claiborne Avenue, that's your district. You got to open that midget strip club. You feel what I'm saying?
And I don't understand why some of our people don't even understand that. We act crazy about $5.
That's what I'm talking about. So
you owe somebody, you owe somebody from our community $20. And I swear to God, they gonna be ready to get it back in blood.
And then you know how we are. Let me know how we are. Somebody done donated 10,000 to your thing, and they say, "Hey man, you gonna take care of that? Man, you little funky 10,000 you gave me." You know how we could be. Don't come asking me about that, man.
We gonna tell everybody. I gave the boy 10,000 now. He wouldn't have never got in office.
Them 100,000 votes came from my 10,000. Nobody knew Don. Nobody knew Serve. How they got it? See, so nah, man, I couldn't deal with it.
You just made me not want the job.
I don't want to deal with it, man.
Damned if you do.
And look, I done seen
damned
some
if you don't.
Look at Poe, and I'ma say it. Look at Poe Royce Duplessis in church, and the man coming at him talking about his wife and everything. Man, I would have God forgive me, and I'm fighting in the pews. Don't play with my wife. Don't do it.
They would have had something to pray about it.
It'd have been some furniture moving. First time a man in life got slapped with a Bible.
The Spirit of God.
God told me to do it. This house, God. He disrespect your house. I couldn't. And I'm not just saying a particular person because I've seen many at those the council meetings.
Yeah,
I done seen people at those council meetings get told some things. Man, I'm coming up out that chair. I got to meet you outside.
I just feel like this is my honest answer. You know why it would be the scariest thing in the world? You got to be prepared to do some time and to be ridiculed if you're going to be a black politician, because this is the problem. First of all, that's why I always call it politics, because it is so much going on behind the scene that everyday people don't know about. You have so many people being put in positions that they have to do certain things. And just like you said earlier, you made a great point when you said, man, I feel like once you get to a certain level in politics, you are owned. You are
Yeah.
owned by the
And,
lobbyists. You are making all of these backdoor deals. If you vote for this, then I'm gonna vote for that. Then
or
you
even
got
if you don't want
you
to
got
vote for something that you know is not right, but you got to look at the fact that okay, we might not support you in this your next upcoming election if
right.
you don't vote this way.
And so
Yeah.
how you gonna is I think it just gets so blurry and confusion on what is really
And then
support to the people.
the family thing. Being in the music world of and being on a number one label in the world, I miss a lot of my kids. I never saw none of my kids take their first steps. Now imagine that's rap. Imagine, and then even my life wasn't on because if I didn't sign your autograph or didn't or take a picture with you, they go off on you and they try you. I mean, I got in a situation before
I
about
think about the legal.
but no, but check this out. But then when you're looking at a politician, it's see a rap artist, it ain't 24/7. Now imagine if that was so much for me. Imagine being a politician, it's 24/7. Your kids are growing up in your chaos because if they talk about you, they talk about your kids. And your kids at school, they get talked about. I mean, it's a lot, man. It even going into
And
personal situation.
I feel like you gonna always be in a gray area
Yeah.
because it's so much going on that is so much gray area. The only difference between a white politician and a black politician, gray areas favor white people. Just being this is not being racist. You can look at it how you want to look at it. If you dealing with a situation and it's a gray area and you are African American or you are black, that gray area is not gonna go in your favor. It's
Yeah.
10, it's most of the time they're gonna look at it as it's a negative thing. If you white and you in a gray area, you're gonna get the benefit of the doubt. That's why and politics, everything about it is great, bro. It's certain
look.
businesses in the world, and that is one of them where everything is great. It just really depends on how you look at it. And if you're black, they're gonna look at it like you're wrong. And that's
I
why
look at it
you're
in a
damned
respect
if you
factor.
do, or if you damned if you don't.
But I also look at it in the respect factor. Look at the two situations. Look at President Obama, right? That's my wife, man. You call my wife
A
out her
monkey.
name? Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like, how can I? You get what I'm saying? And then I'm looking at right a certain situation you and I was looking at. We won't say no names, where a certain politician and their wife is being disrespected and bought into some stuff that.
Oh yeah,
Come
because
on,
the
man.
way the blogs are right now.
Man, I couldn't that especially being I'm gonna tell you, being a politician today is even worse.
Than being a politician
See,
10 years ago.
you had to read the newspaper to find out Vappy Love
Let
was
me
going on.
ask you this.
Now
Let me ask
it's
you this
front and
question since
center.
we're talking about it though. Cause since we're talking about it. Now we talking about we wouldn't take the job as a black politician, right?
Yeah.
Now let me ask you this question. I think part of the reason I wouldn't want to be a black politician is because they got a bad reputation, right?
Mm.
Is the reputation of black politicians worse than the actions of black politicians? Which one is worse?
I think
Are the politicians and I'm gonna even expand that out and I'm gonna say black leaders. Are black leaders as bad as the people are saying they are, or is it more propaganda than it is they actually that bad?
I'll say this. Same way with same way with the situation of a business owner, a black business owner, right? With because of the past, right? Like, okay, I'll give you an example. Mayor Marion Barry from DC, who was a great mayor, right? But when he got caught up with the crack situation, right?
Ooh,
Okay,
that boy was
now
smoking crack.
and even from Detroit, being young, forgot his name, that did time. Forgot his name, from Detroit. See, what happens is the past of what other politicians follow you as a black politician coming into it than what white politicians do, because this is the difference. White people will vote for this white politician and they gonna ride the ship down. They will not be the ones to bring you down. But our people, Don went decided to be gonna be the mayor of Jackson, Mississippi. I remember when Don was spinning records. Now, why you gotta bring Don ain't spinning records no more? And he can't let you in the correspondence dance. This is security. He can't let you in. Well, he used to let me in the club and give me the tickets on the side, and I was selling tickets for him, and the owner didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So I think we are more judgmental of what we expect from black politicians
That's
to
what
where
I'm
we don't
telling
get
you.
our,
They
we
gonna
don't get
take
our
you
way.
out.
Like a business owner, right? If a black man, we sitting here and by your social, right? And beautiful place, right? Beautiful place, right?
Beautiful establishment.
So they got people who have never walked in here. They will have white people will come visit and come check this place out and love it, right? Then our people will come, and if the Heineken, not done, I don't know the Heineken prices here, but if the Heineken is $6.50, right? They're gonna condemn the whole business because they could get a Heineken for $5.75 somewhere else. You feel what I'm saying? And they're gonna stay on it. They're gonna have a whole they not gonna sing karaoke, or they don't get to do their karaoke song. See, that's the difference of being a black politician and a white politician.
I said it.
Or a black owner
It's
and a white
always
owner.
gonna be great
Because
areas.
our people are the problem, man. I love our people, but our people,
We're not gonna get the benefit of the doubt.
and like Cedric Richmond, right?
And they counterparts, they gonna get the benefit of the
I'll give you
doubt
Cedric
from their
Richmond for
people.
better. We used to all play basketball together, right?
All right.
And I saw a homie, right? And he was like, man, sir, I went to the Essence thing. And Cedric, man, I said, what's up, Ced? And he just nodded his head and said, touched me on my shoulder and kept going. Now, we used to go to the daiquiri shop, and he'd bring up, the man wasn't married. I don't know if he's married now, but at that point in time, he brought up about this female, that female. I'm like, bro, he probably had security with him. He was moving through a tight club. He at least touched your shoulder, like, hey, what's up? And touch your shoulder. Now he won't bring up some things that when we left the daiquiri shop, we might have went over past Shishi's. I ain't gonna say we went in, but we passed it. But and you bring this stuff
No, we
up.
ain't. Yeah, we're not gonna. We're not gonna.
Yeah.
We're not gonna let our people outlive our past
all the time.
And what they gonna do? They gonna sweep it under the rug.
And the man,
they gonna sweep it under the rug. They will have somebody from their side get into something the day before. When they come to the event, nobody is gonna talk about it.
That's why it's already.
They're gonna be like, that ain't even happen.
It's already hard as a black politician because see, we could have 100 bad politicians and 300 good politicians in the past.
It don't matter.
But the white side of it gonna say, yeah, I can just see Don.
All right, so let's switch gears then. So what do Michelle Woodfork, because we like her? What do Michelle Woodfork? What do some of these black politicians have to do to make sure that they don't get caught?
Well, her in particular,
in the stereotype.
Her in particular, she's gonna have to run a tight shift like she was known to do when she was a police on the street, had the police under her. Because imagine right now what the eyes are on OPP since that break, right?
Right.
So she is going to have to be so tight where it might be to the point she would have to be almost a Gestapo almost to make sure like this jail is tight. This is never going to happen again. And then who she's hiring and who's hiring there, her standards where we going to have some people that was used to certain things under Susie that it was cool. Like I could take a day off or, oh yeah, I bought him some Popeye. I bought him, made some Popeyes. She's going to have it to the point that she has to be extra great. She has to be extra good. You cannot have one breakout. You cannot have one incident back there. She's gonna have to be perfect because I know a friend went through the reentry program where you get go for 6 months and get your diploma and whatever. She's gonna have to make that program shine. She's gonna have to make sure there are no problems back there. Nobody starving themselves. Nobody going through what they're going through or whatever, whatnot. Because basically, it's gonna be rough on her. because Susan Hudson's situation with that breakout with those people, man, you know how rough that's about to be on this lady. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that's gonna be she's gonna have to be perfect with this jailhouse. She's gonna have to make things come out where people are saying, "Hey, man, that jail is not as bad anymore. The incidents, the stabbings, the food is about to be summertime. You know, they used to talk about the heat in there. You know, and I ain't ashamed to say I was there for a week in OPP. It's hot in the summertime. So I'm gonna tell you that. You know what I'm saying? It was a ticket situation. But what I'm saying to you is everything she's going to have to be extra, almost like when Obama came in office, he had to be perfect, basically perfect, because he was a black man in a white man's world in politics. So, you know, Michelle going to have to be on point to raise up the standard of the jail and everything else, because if she's thinking about moving forward in politics after this, if she straightens all these situations out, she has a good chance to move forward and further her political career if she so-called desire. And then she's a woman.
I wonder if they're gonna give her the, one of the big arguments about the jail and one of Susan's biggest issues was they talked about the budget of the jail and the jail being under budget. Do you think now under a new regime they're going to uh give them a newer or a bigger budget?
I think Helena will. I think they're gonna work with Michelle, because Michelle, when she came into the game, when she took over as interim police chief, nobody talks about that as much. The numbers in the East, remember, that's when the East was kind of, it was some murders popping off.
Yeah, it was going down.
She curved the crime. That's why I
she
couldn't
did
understand,
curve the crime.
like, why didn't she get the job? You know, and I never understood, why would you go search for an outsider? And that lady's nice.
I think she may be just a better coach. You know how some people they just a good coach. They can get the best out
Let
their
me ask you this:
workers.
do you think Latoya went and got the outside? I mean, even though that lady credentials were great, and didn't pick another black lady because it would have caused, like, hey, you getting your own.
I mean, word on the street was it was about something that had to do with Michelle not supporting people that the mayor wanted to promote. Now I don't know, I can't confirm or deny that, but the word on the street was the reason she didn't get the police chief position was because it was certain people that wanted that were up for promotions. It had something to do with they didn't agree with who should get a promotion and who shouldn't get a promotion. It was something of that nature.
Oh, okay.
You moving your
Yeah, I'm
camera?
sorry, brother. I'm sorry. I'm going through some things right now, y'all. Excuse me.
I'm like, what are you doing
Yeah,
over there?
okay. I'm sorry. But to be honest with you, man, I mean, I think that it's gonna be harder on her, because she's not only a woman, she's a black woman. And then we've had a black female mayor. Oh, dear God. Dear God. And I think that will filter
I don't
down.
I don't know what her political relationships is. I think that's going to determine like how difficult the job is going to be. The job is always going to be based off of like their political what's the word that I'm looking for? I apologize. Um Partnerships, they, for lack of better terms. Like who in your political partnerships? Who are your relationship? Who are your political
Who's
allies?
allies? I mean,
That's the word I was
but
looking for.
I
Allies.
think she had.
I think all of that kind of stuff, how hard it is, it's all based off of who are your allies,
I
who
think
side
she's
you
going to have a
on.
great, because I think a lot of the council wanted her to be the police chief, but it boiled down to the mayor. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that she's going to have a great.
I wonder what's the biggest difference between
the job of what?
police chief and sheriff.
I mean, it's a huge difference, because you're looking at the fact of, with the police force, the
Sheriff run the jail.
sheriff runs the jail, and they only get power unless they're given power by the city council to move throughout the city. The police force is next to state, local, police, state, federal. You know what I'm saying? So you fall in line with that to the point of, so with that jailhouse though, by OPP being on the world news, to the point people were out here taking bets who was going to get caught, who wasn't going to get caught. That was a huge embarrassment. And so now you're putting you're being put in position. You're being thrown in the fire, and then you're a black woman. And guess what? You had a previous black woman there. So now you actually fighting against the previous black woman. You feel what I'm saying? And you're fighting the fact that there was a black female mayor, and then we have a female mayor now. So you have the good old boys and all that and this, that, and that right now, compared to other jails, Jefferson, Gretna, you know what I'm saying, where OPP just get a bad grade. You know what I'm saying? So
you talking about the good old boys. Y'all better watch out for Liz Morrell.
Yeah.
Liz Morrell taking people out one by one. Good old girl.
Yeah,
and you know who next on her chopping block?
She running the power play.
Jason Williams.
Yeah, she won Jason Williams, but he remaining close to the madam.
She couldn't get Jason, so she said, Susan, come here.
I got you.
I'm gonna get you.
But black politicians should know. They should know that the one way
they better know AG Liz Morrell is coming.
Black politicians got to know. This is the thing. You may get elected. I can't stop that. But if you mess up one time, I will find out and I will make it bad for everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
You know how when your little brother, you're sitting there like Mama told you. Mama told you. Do not go in her bread and don't tie that thing up. And he go do it one more time. I got you now. Now I'm gonna bring it to your belt to the word.
Aha.
Yeah. So I think right now, Susan, you got this what Michelle.
Well, look, this is what Sandra said, and I like this comment. Shouts out to when I listen to Sandra. I'm paraphrasing because I'm not looking down at the phone.
Yeah.
But Sandra said, "Yeah, everybody gonna work with her. It's gonna be all cool at first. Soon as she make one decision that go against the head honchos up there in state, they gonna do her just like they did Susan." And that's what I would be scared of. That's why I wouldn't want to be in her position.
No, she look, I'm telling you, she coming in with a punch. You had LaToya and Vappy Love. Now you got Susan in the money. Is she the last one standing? Think about it. Black woman wise, she really the last one standing.
What you feel about them pulling up all these polices and talking about them working them
making $288,000?
Yeah, they
you know what I think? I'm in the wrong career.
Hey, the only thing I don't like about that, man, shouts out to another radio station. They was talking about it, Gerard Stevens. He was talking about he pulled up some white police officers that got the same situation going on with these black police officers.
Guess who the whistleblower probably was? A police officer that wasn't getting them hours. I told you it's us, man. See, we don't want to admit it, man.
Man, I tell on all y'all.
See what I'm saying? Snitching is good. Being a rat is good these days.
Man, if y'all don't give me my bread, I'm telling on all y'all.
Wait, I only have 100 overtime hours, and you got 400.
You got to do a little better than that, bro.
You better give me something.
Hey, man, it's coming up on that time. We got to get ready to get out of here. But before we get ready to go, man, let me remind you. Buy Your Social, it's going down. It's a big weekend at Buy Your Social. I'll give you the rundown. Starts off today with lunch.
It's
$8.99, $8.99 lunch special kickoff. I think we 11 o'clock, $8.99 lunch special kickoff.
Yeah, just the beauty of it, man. I'm just loving everything, man, as usual. And then it's comfortable, man, sitting here, man.
So
some nice shit. There's some nice seats.
12 o'clock. Lunch. It's 12 to 3. 12 to 3 is lunch. 12 is 3.
Now, ask him before we get out here, what food is my favorite here that I've been talking about?
Oh, man, I'm hooking somebody up. You can win a free appetizer. All you got to do is tell me, sir, favorite food.
That I've been talking about.
He keep talking about it. The food that he like here, he's been talking about it all show.
Yeah, they got to do this. So I got to see who's going to get it, man.
And also, man, tomorrow, which is Friday, we got Keontae. Saturday, we got Just 4-5 with the Mother's Day comedy special. Sunday, 80 Soul Music.
And they got the automatic toilet.
Yeah.
And the gold Facebook.
Man, we rocking all weekend long. Bayou Social. This is the Morning Brewe Bayou Social takeover.
You know, yeah, I walk in here and I feel like Prince of King.
Man, Bayou Social, all right with me. They open up the doors for us.
And they're not cheap on their drinks when you get a drink. You feel it. I mean, it's good.
They open the doors
Yeah,
for us.
yeah, it's pretty good.
All I needed was cash to put. He should have made me a plate yesterday and put it in the microwave.
See, there you go. See, that's why we don't let y'all in. See, look, yo, you see what I'm saying? This is it right here. Now you want see, that's the problem because you know what they're gonna say? Well, Cash could have put a plate in there for Don. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Man, they open the doors,
But
man.
if they do it, you know what I like. I can't say it because they got to figure out what my favorite food is.
They opened for us this morning, man.
Yeah, it felt good because you know what? We a big deal.
We're a big deal.
And we're in a place that's a big deal. This place, I'm telling y'all, this not man choose. This is big time over here. I'm telling y'all, man, y'all want comfort, good service, great food, great drinks, a great ambiance. You know, for all y'all that like to put y'all phones up and go live and all that and show y'all doing something big.
Yeah, this the spot right here.
And tell them dudes out there that's cheap that then got their taxes back and then put some of that money aside they hide. Tell them take you over here. The prices are great, but the food and the service, man, you know. So if you want to get your stun on, this is the place to come, man.
Shout out to the homie Dizzle on the keys. He tapped in. I'm hosting this birthday party July the 2nd. Star-studded event that's going to take place at the Blue Now.
I didn't get invited, so it's not a star-studded event.
Yes, you did.
I didn't get invited.
I heard that man personally invite you.
Well, he got. Well, I'm waiting. I'm gonna check my Zelle. I'm just joking, Dizzle. You know you my guy.
Woo!
But you know, I take donations.
Hold out here.
Just hold out here.
All right, man. Go ahead. You want to give your final thoughts as we get ready to hit that dope?
Man, number one, man, it's great to be back. Miss you guys and Don, you know, the executive producer, D-Man. Of course, he's found us an awesome, you know what I'm saying, on our tour, man, awesome spot, man. But I just want to tell y'all something. We don't talk about it and we won't talk about it. But just because a wall is sitting in front of you and it's a concrete wall and it seems like it's all the way behind you, it's all the way around you, but God has a way to lift you through it or walk you through it. You know what I'm saying? So continue believing in your faith, because if you know what me and Don been dealing with for a few weeks now, huh?
Yeah, man.
And we still here and we back and we miss you guys, man. Remember, God will lift you through everything. God will put you through everything. God will make sure that wall crumbles beneath your feet. Keep your faith up.
Definitely. Yeah, man. I couldn't have said it better myself.
And nobody said it. It's the seafood egg rolls, man.
All right, man. So y'all check us out. We'll be at Bayou Social. It's Bayou Social Takeover. Be good and be good at it. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to get out of here, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with a Southern Soul. I've been playing a lot of Southern Soul this morning.
Yeah. I got a new Southern Soul coming.
Oh,
Big Back Love.
I so apologize, man. Shouts out to 105.9 FM, The Breeze, 105.7 New Iberia. Hey, man, I gotta go back and put them tags in, man. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much for sticking with us when other radio stations didn't want to stick with us. We appreciate y'all for sticking with us, man. Much love to that Bayou area, man, for rocking with the Morning Brew. We appreciate y'all, man. That's why I'm playing all this Southern Soul.
And tell Jeezy the Buddha ain't real. You know, but we got a song coming out by Five and Pete, man. It's called Step With Me, man. Coming soon. I got to get it to you.
All right,
man.
Yeah, get that to me.
He say he putting out all the love fires.
Hey, I need that mimosa now.
Oh, you drinking mimosas? You really changing a mimosa.
Hey, listen to this song right here. What you know about this, Niecy? What you know about this right here, Niecy? Check this song out right here. Listen to this one. Let me turn it up. It's Muhammad. What you know about that, huh? You better get you a Southern man in the day.
No woman say nothing like a Southern man.
Like a Southern
man. I asked her how could she tell them apart. She put her hand right
on the heart.
By the way that he wears his pants.
Yeah.
By the way that he wears his pants. Now she was talking in a little so deep. I thought she was talking about his jeans. So Mr. Charlie Walker, smile on his face, and I see just what she mean. That man
Got a smooth walk. They talking about me on this song. You know that, right?
Oh man. Oh man.
Man, you know they talk about me,
Who
man.
we talked about earlier? They go down to my they talk about him on the song. There he go.
He gonna raise them like this. It's hard to find one.
Yeah, that's it. Gonna get you a Southern man.
Nah, you from Iowa.
Straight from Mississippi.
He from Iowa, Mississippi.
All right, man. Y'all be good at it, man. Of course, it is the Morning Brewe. We'll catch y'all on the flip side.
That woman at her word, and now I'm happy asking me. And if you listen to what we're saying to you, you'll see just what we mean. A Southern man got smooth.
Yeah.
He kind of growl when he talk. He ain't shy no hard work. He loves his mama and he goes to church. He don't care if he's
Blood right there.
It's hard to find, but if you can't, you better
Get you a Southern